What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here of the Mass Effect Andromeda walkthrough. We're going to be getting started here, pushing towards the last known side missions. Also grabbing a couple of these little pod things. Give me just a moment. I'm not entirely sure this stream is actually running. Okay. Cool. Alright, we good. Before we proceed, let me save real quick. I have to figure out how to best to attack this, because I can't even see them from this angle. Yeah, I can. Damn it. I won't be able to touch this. But I also can't use my abilities. Alright, laid one down. Teleported. Oh no. Fall back. Fall back. I'm gonna need to, why does it not just go to your next weapon with ammo? Oh yeah. Is that damn assembly?
Tennis debris, tagged for salvage.
Okay. So, coming back this way, or is it that way? Okay, this way is gonna get me the next thing. Yo, what is up here? Oh, we got Roy Car, we got a pterodactyl, or we need that thing alive. So I can scan it.
Joel's injured!
Oh, jeez. Dead as hell. That was stupid. I should have cleared out the enemies and then went for that thing. It wasn't getting hit enough to lose health. Oh! Did not even see them chilling there. On B Roadshow. I did not realize they had moved positioning.
Shields are up! Take their fire!
Don't kill it yet. Thank you. Alright, go ahead. Kill the damn thing. Right down.
Nice shot! Reloading!
Oh, shoot. Was not expecting that. Not the range for a shotgun. Run away. Okay, okay. I still need to get a Velociraptor. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's still down here. Nah, I think the Velociraptor's dead. No, there it is. Oh, wait. Wait. I'll fight that out. Oh no! I was not ready for all this, y'all. I was not prepared. I'm falling back. Oh, it's behind me. I'm running, y'all. I'm running. Oh my goodness. Why is it only chasing me? Okay. Oh. There's much panic in that. I'm be real with y'all. Okay, either there's a remnant left or there's a dinosaur left. I think I'd rather deal with the remnant. And it's the dinosaur. And it is not low on health. Now this thing's gonna get cooked. Just stood there and took it.
Got them all.
Whew. Alright, y'all. We somehow survived that.
Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage.
Whew. I want to get to that thing first. Then we'll loop back for the other part. If possible. I don't see any enemies in this direction yet. Emphasis on the yet. Creeper.
Enemies! Pulling out the fancy move. Let's see you deal with this.
It might be close enough. That's alright. Now this one definitely is. Not really. This thing hiding. Thing is bugging. There must be some kind of interference with this waterfall or something. There's a breacher right there, so there's an assembler out there somewhere. Where's the observer? I really can't tell. There's a breacher, I think he'd be dead already with him. My aim is not good from this range. Oh, that was definitely a breacher.
Well executed.
Which means there's an assembler over here somewhere. Whoa. Are you for real? Okay. Little lag spike. Oh my goodness, fall back.
Loading ammo.
Now on. Is this Afghanistan already? I do not recall that. Oh! Okay, come on. There's something with that water hole. So I don't think it's my internet or anything. Ancient starship cockpit. What's happening? We're gonna come back to this. It's bugged. Are you for real? Oh, this is gonna piss me off.
Reloading.
Are we for real, y'all? I did it too early. The hell is this? This game has some bugs, clearly. I'm honestly okay with dying here because of how bugged out the game is right now. Will I get that lucky? Probably not. Oh, yeah, well, perfect. I just had to reset. I don't know what happened, but it bugged it out. Alright, let's go back this way. It should be functional now. Thank you. German spacecraft for Garden design is several decades old. Turn relic. Okay. Now we just have to fight our way up here.
Get ready to fight!
Let's get into cover down here. Pick off what we can. Oh, the answer is nothing. Crap. Oh no. The hell is that? Oh, it's corpse.
Got them all.
Okay. There's something that needed to be scanned over here. Oh, it was this thing. Damn it.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on Haval has been found.
Good. Tell our salvage team
That
to
for
get
Lost
busy.
Raptor. It is.
Hostiles!
I should have waited on that. Damn it. killing me. I got bodied, y'all. By some bugs. It wasn't even the big things that killed me, it's the little dang bugs. Well, actually, it probably was the damn, big thing that got me in the end, but...
Here they come!
Okay, I took out these stupid little bugs. Without even activating, bro. Where's his little friends? They're all over there. We're gonna have to take out a big dude. He's gotta be the next target, unfortunately. This time, wait till he's in a proper range. Let's do this. Honestly, let me get my shotgun out. I was about to say, what the hell? Hello. Lay down. I wanted to damn those bugs. That's not what I wanted. I don't want to do that.
Coordinate our strike.
Think that's it.
Oh no. Keep it at a distance, y'all. Lay it down. Is this like a whole nother area that we're discovering? That's about a dead end everywhere. A Roy card data pad. My family died screaming on Vold. I left everyone at our camp that morning to find a passage to the crevice. We were only a day's march to the safety of Tech Chicks. I remember feeling hopeful that we might survive our ordeal, and then I smelled burning flesh. I ran toward the smoke, knowing I was already too late. Kit left the family's charred remains in a jumbled heap, but I could still make out faces twisted in agony. My parents, my brothers and sisters, my husband, and our children. All gone. I had never felt so powerless. I scattered their ashes as tears froze against my skin. Then I ran for Tetchix, where I met Axel. Damn. Find the manifestos of Harval. R.I.P. Yes, this is the direction I want to go in now. Damn it. Much easier. Alright, we got this. Yeah, that's too far, unfortunately. Aha. So if we get on this crevice. Oh. I discovered a buried cave. Oh, hell yeah. How do I get over there, though? How do I enter the cave? I want to enter the cave. What the hell? Alright, obviously there's like a wall there that's not letting me pass. Oh, why did I not just... Oh, because it's not tall enough. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to come back to that. Because I don't think I can do anything there. Yeah, no. Okay. Interesting. Let's see if we can get to it through the other side. Haha, there we go. I knew I was missing something. Oh. Never mind. That's just a way up here. Hmm. I need to get across here somehow. Here. I gotta go here. And it will carry me across. Is that it? Maybe. Let's go up though instead of down. Obviously we know it's over here. Oh, this is a dead end. Okay, hold on. So it is down. That hurt it. Nope, keep pushing further in. Oh, snap. I didn't even notice this thing. Bruh, how did I not notice this?
Pathfinder, for a moment I detected a weak energy pulse. It's gone now. Perhaps we could return later.
There's down and up. Uh-oh. It's not ideal. There it is. How do I get up there? That's probably gonna be something I jump down from, if I had to guess. think I might have to push on with the main mission from here for the moment. So let's get back to it. Container. Before we do that, okay, that's how we'll bring that back to the vortex. There's 3 more planets to scan. There's 2 more animals that I have yet to encounter. Oh, the nav point, that's a yes. Not here technically. Return the relic to Aya. Yeah, all that stuff, alright. At least we cleared this part out already. How are we doing on time? 44 minutes. We can push forward a little bit further. Ah, these are the dudes in stasis. That's right. Unresponsive guard status alive, heart rate below normal, steady, body temperature normal, brain activity low, vital signs imply a relaxed state much like sleep, brainwave activity and metabolism are greatly slowed, but have not ceased entirely.
Found them. The researchers caught in the stasis field. Exactly where Kieran said they would be.
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
Alright.
reading of the monitors and... Scatting stars. What? Who are you? How did...
Thanks isn't necessary. Just doing my job.
More aliens? Out of nowhere? And Jal?
Do none of you remember getting frozen?
Frozen? I don't understand. We were just working on the monolith and then you appeared.
You should return to Palev. Kieran will want to speak to you.
Maybe you're right. Oh, I feel a head splitter coming on.
A head splitter's coming on, y'all.
We should make sure they return to the station. Who knows what lingering effects they might suffer from. This SAM of yours, in your head, how is it allowing you to interface with the Remnant?
Sam helps with analysis and translation, among other things. It's complicated.
Make sure we're all healthed up. Got all our heals on right now. I was fully expecting something a lot bigger from that.
You don't feel any different?
I don't think so. Why? Do you?
My mind feels clouded, but I don't know if I'm just tired.
Okay.
You weren't lying. Kieran told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
Don't worry about it. You had no reason to trust me. The last aliens you met were Ket.
Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant understanding and your SAM should convince Ephra you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest?
Kieran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnants, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop Haval's decline?
Havarl's decline?
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time.
I got you. Let's discuss it. Okay, hold on, let me... You have gained 1 cryopod point. Hell yeah.
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
Okay.
There's so much life here. Your vault must be working.
In some fashion, most likely. But the monoliths are responsible for propagating the vault's instructions across the planet. With only 2 out of 3 monoliths working, the instructions are imbalanced. So life is imbalanced. We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha. That old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They probably don't even understand or care that Havarl's dying.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with Remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the Remnant River, and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
Okay.
Need something?
Jal said you worked for the Moshai?
Not I, but many of the team that was sent to the monolith are her students. When we learned that Havarl's decline had something to do with the monoliths, we requested her help. She sent her best people here to help us with the Remnant.
Makes sense.
What's wrong with Havarl?
The fabric of life is warped. It begins when the flora and fauna mutate. Monstrous, untenable growth ensues. Cancer, corruption, deformity. Things spring up, live and die in a matter of days. The jungle you see now is not the jungle that was 2 days ago. It will be different again in a week.
Interesting.
But everything looks so alive.
Havarl produces life in abundance, but it doesn't support life the way it used to. Our ecosystems are failing. Dar Pelev used to be a bustling town, did you know? Now look. We've seen the signs in other parts of the planet. It started, and it'll end like this.
Okay.
I should get going.
Stars be bright for you, Pathfinder Rider.
That's that dude we saved from the boat.
Something.
Mithratha and the sages. Tell me more about that.
We don't know much. They limit their interactions with everyone else. Even when they need to trade, they say very little. Kiran's probably ashamed I even brought them up. It's just that I once heard... Stars, you'll mock me.
I won't mock or tease, you have my word. Please, go on.
When I was small, I overheard a story the sages tell of a man who lived through the Scourge. The Scourge shut down the monoliths on all planets. The vaults stopped working. But this man understood Remnant. They don't know how. And he did something. He's the reason the vault and the two monoliths worked for as long as they did. And if the tale's true...
Maybe they know the location of the third monolith.
Yes.
Before you got caught in that stasis field, Kiran says you were studying the monolith. What did you learn?
There's a vault here. When the Scourge hit, it took down some functionality. It's still working to some extent, but with only 2 out of 3 monoliths, the system is off balance.
And you can't reset it without the third one.
Exactly. We hoped that with enough understanding of the monoliths, we could attach our own tech to it, correct it somehow. But progress is slow. Too slow.
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
Yeah, I'm worried about that now.
I told my colleagues what you did for me. You've made a lot of friends on Havarl, Pathfinder.
The feeling's mutual. I hope you find your lost colonies.
If they exist, our people out there need to know they are not alone. In the meantime, the recent upheaval exposed ruins we never knew existed down in the valley. I'm told there are glyphs that resemble star charts. I'm staying to investigate. I better get to work. Pavoa, Pathfinder, always good to see you. Pavoa, Pathfinder, always good to see you.
But I am in danger. A plant tore through my personal shuttle. I could have been inside.
Oh, what do you want this time?
I won't bother you further.
Very well. Watch out for plants while you're out there. Vicious things.
I know we got that. I honestly have no idea how to get across. Oh. We're still pushing the... Okay, bet. Read email from Cora. Call Ephra on the Tempest meeting room. Let's get close to this and then we're gonna end the episode.
I don't get it. The planet looks fine.
You can bleed under the skin and not see it. The wound's still there.
Sit back where I was. Alright, we're gonna end this one here. Who did all you Bengals fans out there? I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye. Actually, we haven't read the codex in a little bit. You prove yourself an ally to the Angara by supporting research efforts on Navarro. Liam Costa, although he seems distracted by the low number of outposts. You exhibit heart and empathy in many situations. Also, the passion that you bring to your role as Pathfinder does not go unnoticed by those who work alongside you. In fact, it may be a key component in drawing others to you. However, I would say that all this is completely in line with your tendency to act impulsively in many situations, to go with your gut rather than pause and wait for information. Perhaps I should note that you are more impulsive in the field than you are with your affection. Whatever that means, we can keep that between us. I would add you are quick to use warmth and humor. In many situations, your casual and open nature is welcomed by much of the team. I would note, however, that your tendency towards sarcasm has been mentioned to me by Initiative Hierarchy and Director Tan in particular. This shouldn't be seen as a problem, but rather as an indication of a unique take on survival and success. Turned Pathfinder. Born on Palaven and a decorated engineer in Blackwatch, Mason Barrow was touted by the hierarchy to be a shining example of the Turian citizen. There were concerns among initiative leadership about whether or not he would leave his comfortable life behind to become the Turian Pathfinder, but Mason was eager so long as he could name his replacement. Avidus Rix, a former Spectre. Internal emails and screening interviews state Mason and Avidus met in the field and suggest that their relationship may be more than platonic. Mason Barrow left the Milky Way aboard the Turian Arctanus in 2185. The Angara. Angara culture. Our first cultural exchanges quickly revealed that there is no homogeneous Angaran culture. Development on separate planets has left striking differences in Angaran social norms that are yet to be reconciled. Some common threads can be established. The Angara prize familial unity, preferring to live, work, and raise children in extended family groups. Political factions tend to emerge from these extended families, with the leaders elected by popular support. Virtually, spirituality has a role in Angaran daily life, with their calendar making space for the religious holidays of many different faiths. As a safe and hospitable garden world, Aya has emerged as a center of Angaran society and trade, with many communities facing harsh conditions and resources shortage. Lottery system used to transfer personnel to Aya for extended periods. These Araba garrison roughly sanctuary trips are also serve to pool reclaimed scientific knowledge and military strategy. The Angaran languages. Angaran linguists describe between 200 and 300 public languages across their combined settlements. When accounting for family languages spoken privately and passed down over generations, the number climbs rapidly into the thousands. The language used by the Angara across the Helios cluster is Shalesh, a lingua franca that was commonly used in the early days of Angaran spaceflight before fading into obscurity. New connections between Angaran settlements and constant evolution of languages since their separation means has now seen a revival. Sources say Shalesh originally was meant to barter for the moon, apparently a joke or pun around the idea of trading between interstellar colonies. Some terms. Angara, civilized people, those who have put down roots derived from Anj, meaning anchor. Dar, inlet, rock, the term for village or small outpost. Jaravian galaxy, Javarian, it literally means our galaxy, commonly referred to Andromeda, while Jaravian in Massive, the massive shell galaxy, refers to the Milky Way. Paravi, to know or to learn. Shena'en, the mouth. Tavitan, and a friend or trusted comrade, one who would be vouched for to the rest of the family. Vesagara and Pol, uprooted people. Exiles, a derogatory term for those from the Milky Way, most often not used by the Roikar. Gara technology. Considering their civilization endured both the immense disaster of the Scourge and the brutal Ket invasion, Angara possess remarkably advanced technology. Their starships, while generally small and bare bones functional, are more than capable of keeping pace with Andromeda Initiative vessels. Angara use advanced communications and computer systems that have quickly adapted to interfere with Milky Way devices, helping to smooth through some of the technological hurdles of first contact. When it comes to personal technology, Angara have focused primarily on defensive and offensive innovations. Their weapons arm are impressive enough to garner approval from Krogan who have witnessed them in battle, and are designed to work seamlessly with the innate Angaran control over electromagnetism. The Angara are in turn fascinated by Milky Way omni-tools and have already begun experimenting with the technology for their own use. The Angara have also had decades to study Ket technology firsthand. If relations remain cordial, this technological knowledge may become invaluable. The Angara are the only known sentient species local to the Helios cluster. Scattered across numerous worlds, the Angara are reuniting as a people, though much of their culture and scientific knowledge has been lost. The Angara continue to rebuild and resist the Ket conquest of Helios. From our cultural exchanges, we know that the Angara have a unique control over electromagnetism. Specialized skin cells and organs allow them to generate and control electromagnetic fields artistically or unleash them in combat. Oral histories describe how ancient Angara were tribal and nomadic before settling in cities. Many of them still live in large, tight-knit families, and workplaces have a guild-like organizational structure. Politically, the Angara remain divided. Attempts at a reformed government were disrupted by the Ket approximately 5 years ago. A coherent resistance movement emerged on Aya, the first to draw unilateral political support with the goal of driving the Ket out of Helios for good. Outlaws. What the hell is this? Alright, Adhi are four-legged life forms sighted on multiple worlds across the Helios cluster, often foraging together in packs. They are extremely intelligent and capable of understanding complex commands. Wandering explorers and mercenaries are often accompanied by one or two trained Adhi for defense. When attacking, Adhi drive opponents out of secure position to make them vulnerable to gunfire or a concerted attack by the rest of the pack. Their jaw strength has been measured in excess of 1900 newtons. I don't know. Dangerous even when wearing a hard suit. Adhi also show no fear of scout rovers. Interestingly, the Adhi genome shows signs of extensive genetic engineering that resembles the uplifting of some domestic animals on Earth. Before gene modification laws were put in place, these adaptations allow the Adhi to survive in hazardous environments and may account for their almost tactical intelligence even in the wild. Saboteurs. Most of the sighted outlaw forces are composed of forces from the Milky Way, but many Angara have also joined them, either out of disillusionment with the resistance or for their own personal glory. This has been heralded with fascination by Nexus social psychologists who claim it demonstrates universal values and goals between sentient life and concern by Apex, who now have to contend with outlaws who have expert knowledge of the Helios cluster. The light armor and weapons of Angaran outlaws have been fatally deceptive to many Apex squads. When necessary, the Angara act as saboteurs, using their innate control over electromagnetism to drain enemy shield capacitors and boost their own equipment. With combatants suddenly vulnerable, they are easy prey for the saboteur or their allies. Sharpshooter equipped with custom-modified sniper rifle. Sharpshooters accompany raiding parties as scout and long-range combatants. A well-trained sharpshooter can pick off an unprepared explorer before they even know there are enemies nearby. The skill of many of these sharpshooters is ironically the result of initiative colonist defense training before leaving the Milky Way. Strategically, it was believed that well-armed snipers would be simple but effective defenders of their outposts, with a lowered risk of losing personnel in the event of attack. It appears this training has now been passed along. Raider, the outlaw bands of the Helios cluster are diverse. Some were individuals who joined the Andromeda initiative as an escape from the Milky Way. Some were exiled after the Nexus uprising. Others chose to seek their fortune elsewhere. Most of these individuals survive by raiding outposts or wandering exploration teams. While not particularly organized or well-equipped, these raiders present a risk to undefended colonists. Most prefer to extort supplies and equipment rather than risk themselves, but when provoked or desperate, they will resort to deadly force. Destroyers are heavy weapon platforms deployed against the determined intruders in remnant territory, armed with a directed energy cannon and 2 secondary laser turrets that can engage multiple targets simultaneously. A single destroyer can take out an entire combat squad in minutes. When asked why she named it a destroyer, PB folded her arms, rolled her eyes, and answered, "You figure it out." One of the most disconcerting characteristics of the destroyer is its partitioned power system. Destroying one of its turrets means that power is automatically diverted to its locomotive systems, allowing it to move much faster. I did notice that. Many individuals have mistakenly believed they could pick off a destroyer's turrets from a distance and evade it safely, only to have the destroyer close that distance unexpectedly. This often has fatal consequences, since at melee range, the destroyer transfers power to an electromagnetic burst that causes severe damage to anyone unlucky enough to be close. Apex has reported variants of the destroyer that have self-repair network for their turrets. These destroyers can briefly go dormant, transferring power to fix any damage before reactivating its turrets again. Few have been sighted, but engagement is not recommended. Havarl. As Jarl explains, Havarl is considered the ancestral home of the Angara. The ruins of Angaran cities are a draw for researchers, looters, and Angara who defy the Ket to make pilgrimage. The planet's history also makes it a symbolic stage ground from the ruthless xenophobic Roykar. Long-range surveys by the Andromeda Initiative indicate Havarl was a garden world of lush green jungles and abundant liquid water. The planet was considered a golden world and given the label Habitat 3. Observations today show Havarl is unrecognizable. The jungles now dominate much of the planet's surface, demonstrating bizarre growth patterns. Samples show grotesque mutations and hormonal changes in the jungle's plant life, rendering it not only extremely hard to eat, but hazardous for consumption. These factors point to a large-scale shift in Havarl's ecology that bears investigation. Alright, that is all. Let's go ahead and save. That's gonna do it for this one. Who date all you Bengals fans out there? I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.